All right. Thank you for joining us for the 2020 live performance series at Studio Anatomy. Today we have the band Infinium. Welcome.
Hey.
Thank you.
Welcome.
It's good to be here, Brian.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us. And
Welcome to you.
Yeah. You're welcoming me? Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
I feel pretty comfortable here. Do you feel comfortable?
Yeah.
I've never been more comfortable.
It's like right at home.
Yeah. You know.
You mind?
Okay. You look comfortable.
Yeah,
Those
you're in
shorts are
pajama shorts.
amazing. So when did Infinium form? So how long you guys been playing?
Two-part question. Infinium became a band about a year ago, maybe, when we changed our name from Oro, which became
yes.
a band back in 2009. Long time ago.
2009. Wow.
Shane and I were part of a 4-piece at that time. We've gone through some changes, ended up as a 3-piece, and Ryan joined us about 4 years ago now, something like that. And we made the recent change to Infinium, and here we are.
Yeah. Nice.
Agreed.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
So you guys like music?
Yes. Ish.
Good. Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, why do you play? No.
I like music. For sure. That's a great question. So you like music?
So you like music?
No.
I don't know. What do we? I have no idea what we're doing right now. What would you describe your music to be? Like, what style of music is it?
It's considered post-rock, instrumental post-rock. We like to tell a story through just the music. Yeah, instrumental
It
post-rock.
has, one of the, thank you. One of the cool defining characteristics of it, for me, coming from outside of the instrumental world, because I was a fan of the band before joining, and
Right.
I liked them so much, I asked, because I don't play bass, as you'll clearly be able to tell later, but they let me do it
You
anyway.
don't play bass?
Well, I do, but
In this band, you do.
I do.
Yeah.
But I wanted to be in this band so bad, I asked if I could try out on bass. And the cinematic aspect of it is really cool because of the story. And when you talk about writing songs, I like the kind of cinematic aspect of it.
Sweet. Nice.
Oh, that's nice.
That microphone will not bite, by the way. But, yeah.
Yeah, put it in your throat, Ryan.
Who are your musical influences, if you want to
Oh, man.
go down the line? I don't know if you'll
Yeah. All right,
talk about it.
I'll start. So, I actually, Rush the Circles was, oh, wow. Wow. Okay, Rush the Circles.
What is that?
So, yeah, Rush the Circles, the first instrumental band that I heard, and that was back. That was actually my first show I went to, and I heard them play up in Traverse, their Chicago instrumental band. Yeah, yep, and they really kind of made me realize that you don't need a singer to play music, and because one of the most annoying things to me.
Put singers on blast right now.
No. So one of the most annoying things is you're like, oh man, this is the best opening riff. You're like, this is gonna be hard, and then it's out of nowhere. My girlfriend broke up with me, and it's like, oh, well, I was thinking war and all kinds of crazy awesome stuff or whatever. No, not that war's awesome, but the band War. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, they're great. I
Yeah,
love
sci-fi
War.
stuff.
Fantastic.
So Stigaros is another big one. I'll let the.
Oh, goodness. Well, I mean, if you're talking about in that genre of music, I mean, Russian is they're a big part of it. They're like Dave Turnkrantz is a great drummer. But I mean, I just like watching. I used to go to metal shows. Traverse City used to have a really vibrant metal scene. And a couple of my friends used to be in some of the bigger bands here. And just watching them play, like, it's that type of music is kind of instrumental. It's like a live kind of performance, like that style of technical music. They were mostly tech drummers, honestly. So I wouldn't necessarily say I have like musical influences for like music wise. It's kind of just personal drummers, like those style of drumming. And I was just like, that's fantastic. So I don't think I'm there yet. They were amazing drummers, still are, but it's a work in progress. So
I remember seeing a video of you guys back when you were Oro, but this was like you guys were playing like Jacob's Well or something.
Oh, good times.
And I remember, like a long time ago. I don't know when that was. It was a long time ago, and I was like, man, these guys are really, really awesome and just so like intense. I mean, it's very, very intense, very like just big and dramatic and just big. It's awesome.
Yeah. Well, I mean, one thing too is like, you could say as a music influence, it would almost be like movie scores, really. Mm-hmm. Because part of what we're doing is telling a story with our music. So part of what's built into the music is a story. So it's got to say something. It's got to feel something. So I think almost cinema scores, movie scores are a big influence too. And Hans Zimmer, he's a big part of it. This big. That's
good.
Yeah, that's like one of our next songs is just a series of that from Inception.
Called Brahms.
And to Isaiah's point, me personally, I'm definitely inspired by film scores and soundtracks. Hans Zimmer, John Williams, Jerry Goldsmith, and even one that I love, Lalo Schifrin. Like, listen to Lalo Schifrin, 1970s, like, Dirty Harry soundtracks. I love that. But I'm the resident old guy in the band, and I'm a death metal punk. So I've learned a lot because I wasn't familiar with instrumental music so much before this.
Right.
I do really like Russian Circles, and I get the similarities. But Charles the Osprey, right there, is a band that we got to play with that I didn't know about.
Right.
A two-piece, and they were insane. They were so great. But, I'm the older, metal punk. When Shane wants to do a heavy riff or something, then I'm like, okay, I can help with this.
Yeah. You got that. All right. You guys have any like new music coming out, recording anything, or what's going on?
We're working on. So, album 2 is ready to be recorded. We just are working on our demo for it right now, working the kinks out. We are going to play a couple songs off that album tonight, including a new one that no one's heard before, so that'll be fun.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Nice. So this is another, because their previous album, or under Oro, was kind of a story concept album.
Yep.
Is this going to be something kind of similar? Or?
Yeah. So this album continues the story of Oro and the Infinium Nights, and that's partly why the name changed, is so we can continue the story past Oro.
Okay.
So we're actually going to do a trilogy. Because all cool things are trilogies. So we're gonna do a trilogy with Oro and his story,
Matrix.
and then we're gonna. Oh yeah, the Matrix.
Yeah.
It
was. I love the original Matrix, but
okay. Well, they're coming out with a 4th one, so it won't be a trilogy.
great.
So, yeah,
I can't wait.
it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome.
Maybe it'll be.
Don't listen to him. It's gonna be amazing. Don't.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So
Primus, actually, the band Primus was in the second one. Like they were like in a mall or something playing a concert. No, and Bill and Ted. Yeah, that's like. Oh really? It's great. That's great. I love those movies. Yeah. We're all into movies. We got like film like scores happening and like soundtracks and like that kind of vibe with the band. Yeah. Oh yeah.
If anybody has contacts, we'd love to score a movie like
anyone
what
out
Daft
there
Punk did
contacts.
with Tron Legacy. Infinium wants to do with like Tron
Right.
3, which they're making now, which is super cool. Jared Leto is going to be in it.
Oh wow,
So we want the soundtrack opportunity for Tron 3.
it's nice.
I mean, never hurts to aim high.
yeah.
Never hurts to aim high.
So you guys have like a time frame maybe for the next album or new one?
That's a good thing. It depends on a lot of things. But
Sure.
hopefully we're recording sometime this fall, winter, and then in spring time.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
So time goal.
It's happening.
Yeah. Now that we've said it, it's got to happen.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
I said it.
Or-
I mean, I brought it up. I guess.
4 stars.
Yes.
I guess we got to do it now.
You have to do it. Where can people listen to your music that you have out there? I guess.
So you can listen to it on Spotify and Bandcamp. Spotify, it's under Oro as Oro Infinium is the album. They won't let you change your name.
Right.
So it's Oro is the band, Infinium's the album on Spotify, but Bandcamp is Infinium. And then there's some YouTube videos. There's a full set that we played here at Studio Anatomy. That's on YouTube. So
Cool.
We also have compact discs for sale. How did they get in touch with us for that? Just through Facebook.
yeah, Facebook. Facebook's good.
Yeah, I think the CD is really cool.
We've got some here too, actually.
Oh, and they're
the
here
record
for
shop.
sale at Studio Anatomy / Eugene's Record Co-op. But the CDs are, I think, important because Shane has done all the artwork and all the summations of the stories.
Yeah, it's really cool.
For the songs are in there, and again, he really works super hard to make sure that visually, we're represented right. But writing out the story and the lengths of time that they take to that we've got kind of taken now to like mold this thing is really cool, and it's something we're really passionate about, and it's a fun story. It's really cool.
Sweet. Nice. Well, you guys ready to play some music?
Well, of course.
I'm ready to hear some music.
Let's bring it.
All right. Thank you guys.
Oh,
Thank you,
yeah.
Infinium, and thank you for everyone watching the show.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. We'll see you guys soon. All right.